What if your personality isn't really yours? Imagine this. It's late. You're alone in your room. The world is quiet, but your mind isn't. You walk past a mirror, and for a second, you don't fully recognize the person looking back. Not because they look different, but because something feels borrowed. You ask yourself a strange question. What if my personality isn't really mine? The responsible one, the calm one, the strong one, the one who never needs help. Did you choose this? Or did you become it? Because you had to. Picture a child, not dramatic, not broken, just observant. They notice quickly. When I cry too loudly, people get uncomfortable. When I show anger, the room goes tense. When I achieve something, I get praised. When I stay quiet, I avoid trouble. So the child adjusts. They cry softer. They smile wider. They achieve more. They need less, not consciously, instinctively, because the brain's first priority isn't self-expression, it's survival. Love feels safe. Rejection feels dangerous. So the child becomes who the environment rewards. And slowly that adaptation solidifies into something we call personality. But what if it started as protection? Maybe you became the funny one because humor diffused tension, the strong one because no one else was, the independent one because needing felt unsafe, the mature one because chaos forced you to grow up fast. And it worked. You were accepted, praised, relied on, needed. The version of you that kept everything stable became the real you. Until one day, you feel tired, not physically, but internally, because performing strength is different from feeling safe. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. You're different in every room. At work, composed, with friends, louder, with family, careful, alone, softer. So which one is real, or are they all responses? If every part of you developed in reaction to something, approval, tension, expectation, fear, then who are you without the audience? There's a quiet exhaustion that comes from always being the stable one. The strong one never asks for help. The funny one never gets asked if they're okay. The mature one never gets to fall apart. The independent one never gets held. You start feeling disconnected. Not broken, not dramatic, just distant. Because when your personality is shaped around keeping others comfortable, your inner world slowly becomes secondary, and you begin filtering your feelings before you even feel them. Here's the paradox. Your personality is real and constructed, authentic and shaped. You weren't fake, you were adapting. But what protected you at 8 may not serve you at 23 or 30 or 40. Growth feels destabilizing because it asks you to question the identity that once kept you safe. It means saying no when you're used to pleasing, resting when you're used to proving, asking for help when you're used to carrying, being seen without control, and that feels terrifying. Not because it's wrong, but because it's unfamiliar. So maybe the real question isn't, is my personality really mine? Maybe it's, which parts did I choose and which parts chose me? Imagine standing in front of that mirror again, but this time, instead of asking, when did I become this person? You ask, who am I becoming now? You don't need to erase the version that protected you. You thank it. It did its job. And then gently, you loosen its grip. Because maybe personality isn't something you discover once. Maybe it's something you update, layer by layer, safety by safety, choice by choice. So I'll leave you with this. If you felt completely safe, no judgment, no rejection, no consequences, who would you be? And what's one small way you can let that version breathe this week? Because maybe your personality was never fake. Maybe it was survival. And now you finally get to choose.